Hello, everyone, in the Tuesday night EDP 601 class. This is a little bit late in coming to you. I apologize for that. I have been kind of busy Friday and only just now got around to being able to do this. Our class Tuesday night, we'll start looking at the other big reading that we have, and this one will be with the Horizon Report for 2015, the K-12 edition. There is a Horizon Report for universities, and there's a Horizon Report for libraries, believe it or not. But of course, we're going to be focusing on the one for K-12. Let me show you what we're going to do, and then I'm going to walk you through where to go to do it. If you'll remember, I gave you your own printed copy of this. If you have lost it, the dog ate it, whatever, just let me know. I've got extras, but this is what we're going to be focused on. And one of the things that we'll be using as our web tool, we're going to play around with blend space. I really like blend space a lot. Mainly because it's one of those tools that you can use with kids that is very easy to understand, and it's a little more linear sequential, or it can be, and so it's easy to build a rubric for it. You know, in other words, 6 boxes, and each box puts something in it, so on and so on. Let me show you how I want you to interact. As you can see down here in the module, it says, for this assignment, we will use a blend space class I have created. To sign up for the class, go here. Follow that link, please. Don't follow just blendspace.com. Go to this link. Once registered, click on student. Don't register or don't click on teacher. And enter class code QWHZ. This will take you to our class blend space. Now, just to show you, one of the things is, and you already know how to get into this as me, which gives you full rights to do anything and everything that you want to do in here. And one of the things that I really like about the way blend space works is you, logging in as me, can create your own class. So if you want to actually use this with your students, it's very simple to do. And as you can see here, we already have some people who have signed up and they were using it for their class. So it's a really nice Web 2.0 tool. I like it a lot. I like it because it's very easy for kids to get enrolled in it, and then it's very easy for them to use it. So we are going to be looking at these key trends that are accelerating technology adoption in schools. And as you can see, the Horizon Report has broken that down into long-term, mid-term, and short-term. And what I want you to do is I want you to basically build a blend space that explores these trends, and it will be divided into fast trends, mid-range trends, long-range trends. You're going to explain them to us, in other words. And then I'm asking you to find one further reading resource that you have identified for each trend with explanations and link. Let me show you how easy it is. So I have here, oh look, it's an infographic. Yay, infographics. Here is the infographic about trends and challenges that are reported in the Horizon Report. Let's just scroll down a little bit. We're going to be reading all of this, and there's not a lot of reading. We will do this in class, don't worry. Just bring your handout, and like I said, if you lost it, just let me know, and I'll bring you a new one. Here it is. So here are the key trends accelerating technology adoption in K-12. We need to read these, kids, because this, I tell you, these folks have been right on when it comes to predicting trends and what the future holds for educational technology. And as you can see, they break them down into these little sub clauses rethinking how schools work. This is a long-term impact. Driving tech adoption, 12 schools for 5 or more years. Read. And then here, right here, are your further reading resources. So what does he want you to do? I want you to take each one of these, read it, give me a synopsis of it. If you'd like to add a visual or even a YouTube video to help us understand it, good on you. But then the other piece you have to do, it could be as simple as the long-term trend is this, and then basically paraphrase and explain it to us. But you must include one of these resource readings, and I need you to explain to us why you think this is the important reading for this particular trend. And I need you to, of course, include the URL in your blend space so that I can go off and see which one of these articles you think is really important. Now, what I love about these articles is that they're really actually quite good. I mean, they would be worth a PD or a PLC meeting just to sit and read some of these. They are just that good. Let me jump back here. There we go. Entrepreneurs are changing the future of education by starting new schools in New Orleans. I know this particular article. My daughter at one time worked for an outfit that tried to engage students in social studies, civics specifically, and she was assigned to the southeast part of the United States. She spent a lot of time in New Orleans in this particular area, in these schools, I should say. And she started Kickstart campaigns so that the schools could raise the money to come to D.C., so on and so on. So I am very familiar with this particular article. I wouldn't be surprised if Abby didn't know this young lady who wrote it. But the idea here is you're going to include that, one of those for each trend in your blend space. Well, now, how do you work a blend space? Blend spaces are stupidly easy. You come over here, and they call it a new lesson. And so I'm going to give my new lesson my name. Steve Swan, Horizon Report Trends. Okay? And of course, I'm going to spell things correctly, and I'm going to capitalize things correctly. Now, notice over here that it says that I have resources. And look at, this is what makes blend space, to me, one of the really cool things. Look what you can put in it. You can also build quizzes. We're not going to do that for our assignment. But for your purposes with your kids, look at that. You have the ability to create a nice little read this, do this, look at this, do it, and here's a quiz. Also notice up here, you can change the layouts. So if you want to do something in a different kind of look, you can. Let's go back and look at what we need to do. We need a slide explanation with graphics representation for each trend. So 1, 2, 3 trends. And we need a reading resource. 3 times 2, 6. So here I am. So up here, I can do something like I can add a text, and I can talk about the long-term trends, etc., etc., etc. And I can do it done. And now I have something here. I can enter a label. And I can now write in here. I can edit in here. In other words, my description. I can make a better description, the long-term trends. So on and so on. It's just so easy to use. Okay, whoops, I don't want to insert a tile. Sorry, I kind of got lost there. I am now going to, let me edit my text. Let's see. Long-term trends. Long-term Trends Horizon Report. Let's do that. Now, what if I want to get cute, or not cute? Steve said to put something in here besides text. Can I do that? Well, of course you can do that. So all you have to do is you can come over here, and this is your, I would say this is your workspace, your resource space. And so I can come in here and I can look for videos. I can look for stuff on Google. I can look for stuff in Flickr, which is a Creative Commons free picture site. You knew what that was. I didn't have to tell you. I don't know what these other things are. Oh, look, there's the web. So I could put a web page in. Remember that because we're going to use it here in just a second. I could upload a media file. I can find something from Dropbox. I can find something from my G Drive. And, oh my gosh, there are Common Core standards. Wow, wowzy, wowzy, wowzy. Okay, let's go up here and let's do Googly. So what if I were to do a Google search and tell it I'm looking for images, and maybe my first one would be looking at, I really like this article, and so maybe I should go looking for teacher entrepreneurs. You know what the nice thing is about Google is you can destroy your spelling and it still finds things. And so coming along with what I want to do, I can click on it and see what it looks like. And if it's something that I want to put in, ooh, look at that one. I like that one. I'm going to drag that over and put it in. And I'm going to say, okay, because I think it does a much better job. So here I am. This is my teacher entrepreneur. Then I'm going to write about it here. Or, since this does such a good job of helping me understand what it's about, what was the other thing I was going to do? I have to put in a web page that takes me to a teacher resource, or a reading resource. So I'll go ahead and copy that. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to put in, insert a website. And I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to search for that. And what am I going to do with this? All right, drag it over. And there you go. See how easy it is? I love, just love blend space. So, just to refresh, I can either start off with a text box here, where I can talk about the long-term, short-term, medium, middle term, or I could use a picture, or both, by the way. And then, here's my reading resource that goes along with this. Okay? When we get that finished, I can come up here and I can do a share. And notice, there's our old friend again. Oh, by the way, I can share this lesson. Please do that so we can all see them. But more importantly, I'm going to click on the embed code. What am I going to do here? I'm going to copy this embed code. I'm going to take it over to my Wikispace page, and I'm going to create a page about the trends identified by the Horizon Report. I'm going to paste that down, and now I have my blend space in my Wikispace. And everything that you have created in here will work in your Wikispace. That's the nice thing about it. So, there we are. I will see you Tuesday night, and hopefully you will have followed the links in so that you can get registered. Make sure you register as a student. If you are already registered into BlendSpace, you can log in and use the code here, and it will find our class, and you can be a part of the class. And I think this is a pretty straightforward. We will do the reading in class. We will do the thinking and working in class. And I think you're going to enjoy this. This is a really, I really think very highly of BlendSpace. I think you're going to enjoy it, and I don't mind taking the time to look at BlendSpace as a teaching tool, not just a Web 2.0 tool to get this assignment done. Okay? I'll see you Tuesday night.